Welcome to class. Now let us look at this algebraic fraction. Very easy, and we are told to simplify 12m n raised to 2 all over 9p m raised to 2. Now divide 8n m raised to 3 all over 15 m p raised to 3. Very easy. Now the first thing you need to do whenever you encounter problems like this is to consider the division sign, okay, or whatever the operation sign is. If it is division, all you just need to do first is to flip the right hand side of the expression, and that will help you or help us to ease the simplification process. All right, so let's get started. Now here we have 12 m n raised to 2 all over 9 p m raised to 2. Then by flipping the right hand side, this sign becomes multiplication. So here you have multiply by, then 15 mp raised to 3 all over 8 n m raised to 3. And that's because whenever you flip fraction, okay, to affect the division sign, the denominator becomes the numerator, while the numerator becomes the denominator. Alright, so to this end, all we just need to do first is to multiply both the numerator and the denominator. Alright, this is to help us combine the terms together. Alright, so here we have 12, then times 15, okay, that's this and this. Then we have here m times m will give us m squared. Then here you have n squared. Then here we have p raised to 3. Then all over, we have 9 times 8. 9 times 8. Then here we have, okay, p. Okay, we have left p here. Then m raised to 2 times m raised to 3. And that will give us m raised to 5. And that's because when you have a raised to n times a raised to m, now this gives us a raised to n plus m. And this is the exponent rule. Okay, so what else are we left here? We have n. Okay, so here we have n. All right, so at this point now, it is now far more easier for us to eliminate a common term, both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, let's start with the numbers here. 3 here is 3, 3 in 15 here is 5. Okay, then 3 here 1, 3 here is 4, 4 here 1, 4 here is 2. Alright, we're done with the numbers. Now let's just go with the variables. Now for division, we have this, that if you have a raised to m all over a raised to n, this gives us a raised to m minus n. Now applying this rule here, now this implies here for p, let's start with p. So this implies that 3 minus 1 here, that gives us what? 2. So when this eliminates, here you have 2 here. Then this eliminates here, this becomes 1. Okay, now in this case, the whole of this, then here we are left with what? 3. Okay, so this becomes 5. Then here we are left with n. Then p raised to 2. Then all over, here we are left with 2. Then here we are left with m raised to 3. Okay, now this is the final answer. Please don't fail to share this video with other learners. Thank you. Bye bye.